Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making local stew and I would like to show you guys how I make my delicious local stew. So I was prepping all the things that I would need: the ginger, the pepper, mace, and the fish I will use. So here I blended everything, cut everything, wash everything. So these are my ingredients I'm using. So I use 2 onions here. I blend one and cut one into dice form. So these are all the ingredients I'm using. Amanesuawa, toast, jenny, tuna. So here I'm adding my oil to it. That's my leftover oil. I use it and these are my pepper mix, my blended onion and diced onion, tuna and dry fish. So here I'm adding my blend ginger, garlic and onion to the oil, and I give it a stir so that everything will mix well. So normally if I'm preparing stew, I like to either blend my onions or cut it. So I just allow it to boil before I add the chopped onion to it. That way it gives flavor and other things. So it's good to use onions in your stew. So here I added my tomato paste to it and I give it a stir to mix with the onion and the oil, and also allow it to also boil or cook on its own before I add my tomato, pepper, onion blend. So that way too, you just give it a stir and you allow it to boil for some minutes before you add other ingredients. So this is another way of preparing tomato stew. If you don't have meat or any chicken, you just use whatever that you have. You can even prepare tomato stew with sardine or mackerel, only that sometimes you can even prepare this stew without any meat. At the end of the day, if you have egg, you can boil it and eat with it. So it's time for me to add the dry fish to it. I've washed it well and I'm adding all of it because this one will give the local taste, that dry fish. So I add my ground tuna to it and mix it well. So these are my 2 protein for the stew. So I cover the stew and cook it in a medium heat for some minutes and I give it a stir again. That's how tomato stew is. You have to keep stirring it. If you don't want to stand there, you just lower it and then you cover it and come back and stir again. So here I added my salt. This one no maggi, no them things, only salt will do. So check out for this food under the description how I make tubani. So this tubani beans, we use beans to do, beans flour to do. So you are all invited to this your malicious food. I attach it with the local stew. It went down well. Then the remaining stew, we ate it with plain rice. It was so delicious. Thank you for watching.